They must be doing their nightly walk. They just came up to here, and then they turned around and bye-bye. There they go. Hey, speaking of that beaver, you would think, how on earth could there possibly be beavers in a pond like this? You know, what do beavers usually eat? They usually eat sapling trees, birch trees, aspen trees, stuff like that. Do you see any of these types of trees around here? I don't. And there used to be more trees around here. They're all pretty much dead now. When the water comes up, they just kill them off, drown. They drown, I guess. But there used to be little trees all around, and the beavers years ago, they've chopped them all down. But what do they eat now? Did you know? I've seen the beavers, and they just munch all evening when they come out, and they come out and they actually dive down into the pond. I have no idea how deep this is. It could be 6, 7, 8 feet deep in the deepest place, or deeper. And then I might be able to wade across over there. I'm supposed to be on the trail, but poor Joe. You're not supposed to get off this trail. But I'm off the trail. You know, I'm not hurting anything. But I've seen the beavers. They dive down and they go down to the bottom and they pull up this. It's like seaweed. It's mossy, and they just pull it up in chunks and then they chow down. That's what they usually eat around here. And sometimes I've seen them. They'll eat on the reeds, over like those types of things right there. They'll eat on that. Hey, they eat whatever they can eat, man. And I don't know what keeps them around here, but hey, they've been here for years. They were here before the houses were here. Trust me on that. And you know, one year I came here during the winter, and somebody had said they'd seen river otters in this pond before, and I'm like, no way. There's no possible way that there's a river otter around here. I mean, this water goes down through a pipe that goes underneath the little road, the walkway, and then it keeps on going. And this just continues on up and moseys on up through there. And son of a gun, I saw him. He was in here. I had to look twice, like, huh? And it was a river otter. It wasn't a sea otter. It was a river otter. It was bigger than the beaver, and he was swimming around. The next day I saw a big fish on the grassy area over there, and it was just bones of the fish, a little bit of skin and stuff, and the river otter had taken it up on there on the shore and ate it. And I've got videos of, I don't have videos of the river otter, but I have videos of showing the fish that I've seen in here, and they were koi fish. I've seen big orange ones, black ones, orange and black, yellow, all kinds of stuff. And I don't know. I haven't seen any for a while, but I kind of doubt I'll see any right now. But hey, there's koi fish in here. Somebody dropped them off years ago. Who knows how they got stuck in here. The river otter was chowing down on that. So we're just gonna walk around. See, there's some mallard ducks out there. Sometimes there's there they are. This is a nice little place for Canadian geese. Will come down here and flock down in here. And then I've seen this where there was, I don't know, 300 or 400, 500 mallard ducks. I've got that on my videos too, where I chase them and they all fly off. I never know what I'm gonna post. I just turn the video on and start going for it. And see, I'm gonna walk over there. I don't really see much over here. We might end up seeing a couple turtles. See, they're not sunning themselves now because the sun's down, but lots of times they'll perch themselves on little logs and stuff down in the water and that kind of thing. Or you might think, oh, there's nothing in there, and then you look all of a sudden and you see one little round thing, one little tip of something that's just floating on the water, and a lot of times that's their nose. That's their nose peeking up. And let's see. See, there's something going on right there. And I don't know. I can't see exactly what that is through my lens. See how the water's moving there? And that could be some turtles swimming around there, or it could be some of those koi fish feeding right in there. We'll go over there and take a check, look, see. So I just saw another round bit of water, kind of like when you drop a rock, throw a rock in the water, you see the little ring. You just kind of look for those rings, or you look for just one little round thing on top. See, there's something else that went right there. And I don't see it now. I'm not sure what. See? I'm gonna have to go over there and inspect that. Isn't that weird? You just sit quietly next to a pond and see what you can find. I'm gonna head over that way here in a minute. Yeah, we're heading over there. This is where I saw that mink, or it was something like a mink. He ran over. Hey, you only get a chance to see something once real quick, and you turn around and it's gone. And lots of times there'll be frogs along here, and they just make a racket. I don't even hear one right now. But we're gonna look at this this dead tree here up there. Let's see if we see any nuts in there. I'm not sure if those are nuts or if that's a hole that goes all the way through. See that right there? Right in the center of the screen, that one hole, it looks like it's filled up with something, huh? And then down towards the bottom right of the screen, right there to the right, it looks like there's something filled up in there. I think those are little nuts, acorns or something that they shove in there. See? Look at all those. Right there. They'll eat those later on in the winter when they don't have anything else to eat. And isn't that something? Okay, we're gonna be quiet. We gotta sneak up on anything that I happen to see down here. I see some rings of water over here. I see a ring of water. Some different things going on down there in the water. I don't know. Oh, I think I don't know. I think some little head just went down right there. See that head? I think that's a turtle. There's one right there, see? Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's his back. That's his back. Look at that. Look at him. Oh, he's behind the tree. You're not slick. I found you. There's quite a few of them right in there. Unbelievable. See? Right there. Bye-bye. Well, not all of those are turtle heads. Some of that is little debris of certain things. Well, let's just see if we see anything else right in here. Right there. That's a turtle. His head's sticking out so he can breathe. He's just kind of floating there. I wish I could get it closer, but that's as far as I can get it. I was hoping he might move. Hey, I think that's another one right there in the middle. It's just amazing. I think that's a little baby with his head poked out. It's something, if you weren't aware of it, you would walk by here and say, there's nothing in there. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see anything in there. But yeah, we saw a few turtles just there. Now see, when it's real sunny, they'll get out on different logs and perch themselves. You know, like see this. See these logs? They'll just sit right up in there and enjoy the sun, but there's nothing there now. Okay. Oh, I wanted to show you something too. Talking about beavers. See this tree right here? Look, once upon a time, a beaver started chowing down on this thing. Can you see how it's caved in there? I don't know if I can. Let's try to get you in close. See, when the water's up, I'd be in the water right now. Look at that, would you? See there? He was trying to chop this whole tree down. This was years ago, because I've seen this for many years now. Look at that. He almost had it, didn't he? And look at that big old hole right there. See there? And here's another one right there. Oh, those are little houses for birdies. I don't know if those are particular houses for woodpeckers, but it's for some bird. There's two little houses for birds right there. Look at all the holes in that tree. Can you see them all? See the holes? Now there they might have been going for bugs. But then once they have that hole and they can't find a bug, they'll shove it full of a acorn or something. See, here's another tree. Here's the tree I showed you before. See, right there. Okay, here's some more dead ones. And I'm going to look up on this one here. You see little acorns? See those holes? Look at that. Look at that. It's like the tree's got warts. But, and there's a big hole. See that hole? Somebody would use that for a nest. There's 2, 3, 4. No, 3 maybe. And then look at those holes there. They've got nuts in them. Hey there. Look at that. So interesting seeing different things down by the pond. If I come down here first thing in the morning and the sun is shining on here, then I'll bet you I would be able to see some koi fish just floating along. And then lots of times, like in the spring, there'll be all kinds of shoots of ferns and stuff, like that green stuff over here, the bulrushes and whatever, and grasses that are coming up. And I just stand here and look over there, and if they just kind of moving around a little bit and making some vibrations, I know it's a koi fish in the shallows, and he's munching along with food and looking for different things along there, and he's feeding. It's nice and easy to see him then. And I'll see them all along through here. Okay, now, see the sun is over here, and once there's no sun on here, that's when the beaver will come out, if he's around, and if he happens to come out. And I haven't seen them yet, and sometimes you could be sitting here not even knowing it, not even knowing what to look for, because you know, beavers get pretty big, but you don't see the whole beaver. You just see a little triangular thing in the water, and that's his head. And that's the only thing you'll see. But if you look real close, there'll be a little wake behind him, like a fish swimming in the water right up at the top. And you see a little wake in the back, and it V's out, kind of like a little boat. And so that's what I'll be looking for here in a minute. Okay, stick with me. Let's see if we can find the beef.